Okay, so what we're going to look at here is a lot of techniques that you learn on a flat surface, and it makes a big difference. We found out today actually it makes a big difference when you're on an uneven surface and there's a bit of an inclination in the ground. So here's a technique that will work when we're on the same surface. It's a technique we use for someone trying to stab us with a knife, obviously, but William's going to stab me. I'm going to carry out a technique. And that works generally quite well. There's no problem with that. I could take him to the ground or whatever. Okay, now, if you have a look at the ground here, it's an inclination where William's higher than I'm going to be. He's going to attack me. I'm going to try that same technique. And we've tried a number of techniques, and this is what's pretty much going to happen at this point. At this point, I have a lot more, if not all of William's weight on me. Even if I wanted to step, I'm stepping uphill. The technique is not going to work on that slight inclination, okay? So you're going to have to do a different technique, and you're going to have to do one where you get out of the way of them because you're on the low ground. So William comes in and I get out of his way, then I've got a technique. There's a trick to this one too, but we'll look at that in another video because we're going to do a video on this. The other option is I come in and just take him to the floor this way. Bang. If that fails, so we might as well show you all three. If that fails and William gets planted or I get stuck here, you can pull him into the hole. The hole being where he's going to fall in the ground. Now watch this. I'm a much slighter build than William. I'm not as tall as William, and I'm going to attack him from uphill, and he's going to try the same technique we did before at the beginning. Oh gosh, go for it. And I'm really not putting all my body weight into this. This inclination makes a big difference. So what we're going to say is, if you learn a technique, test it on a sloping ground, test it on an inclination of some kind, test it on the stairs, because what works on a flat surface does not always work when you're on a different level.